The South China Morning Post reported that Rishi Sunak said the biggest threat to Britain is China. The Chinese Foreign Ministry urged British politicians to cease unwarranted remarks about China. Forces.net reported that it is not okay to be fat in the British Army, according to a British military fitness instructor. The Daily Post reported that Martin Lewis said rising living costs are a financial time bomb. The Huffington Post reported that Marjorie Taylor Greene said the GOP should be a Christian nationalist party. She is correct, and she is based for saying that. Study finds reported on a current biology study which found that Native Americans have ancestry going back to Yunnan in South China. The Cradle reported that the Party of God's drones means no more safe airspace for the Zionist state. Russia Today reported that BRICS is planning a new global reserve currency. This is bad news for the US petrodollar. The Daily Record reported that former UDA leader Sam McCrory fell, cracked his head, and died. Ayatollah Khamenei stated that the Islamic Republic will not tolerate policies and plans that lead to the closing of the Iran-Armenia border. This is a warning to the Zionist state and Azerbaijan. Glenn Greenwald reported that Nancy Pelosi and Paul Pelosi make millions in stock trades in companies she directly regulates. Her wealth was $41 million in 2004. It is now $115 million. In the last 2 years, 75% of their stock trades were in big tech, which amounted to $33 million in stock trades. US Bureau of Economic Analysis showed that the US economy contracted for the last 2 quarters. It contracted 1.6% in the first quarter and 0.9% in the second quarter. This is another recession. The last one was in the second quarter of 2020. More Perfect Union pointed out that there were no Starbucks unions 8 months ago. There are now 200. STV reported that a former primary school will be turned into Glasgow's 4th Gaelic school. Students for Life of America pointed out that pregnancy centres outnumber Planned Parenthood 14 to 1. The Telegraph reported that Charlie Bentley Astor said that if she had gone through with gender transition, she would have committed suicide. The Intercept reported on a leaked Bank of America memo hoping conditions for American workers would get worse. At the Asgardsray Nazi rock festival in Kiev, people glorified Hitler and chanted Heil, Heil, Heil. Yet people assert that Ukraine is not a Nazi state. Business Insider and Reuters reported that $70 million worth of oil, 700,000 barrels from Russia reached Cuba as Moscow has found alternative buyers for its oil. The Daily Mail reported that the US Air Force grounded an entire F-35 fleet due to faulty parts in the ejection seats. Fox 10 and Russell Brand reported that Amazon's Ring doorbell security cameras gave security footage to law enforcement agencies without the residents' consent. Amazon literally made doorbells and cameras that tout to police. Speaking Security reported that Biden's economic expenditure combined is less than half of military budgets. The Institute for Policy Studies found that half of US military spending is on contractors and that taxpayers subsidize contractors' CEOs' pay.